better?
Haven't slept, haven't ate, but yeah, not fine.
Yeah. This is Officer Coates.
Hi.
We've done more unwrapping of what was in the boxes, and we wanted to just talk to you more about some of the stuff we found. So I know you've already told me that you didn't put anything in there that you remember, but I just wondered if, over the last couple of days, if you've thought of more or if you remembered anything else.
No, I haven't.
All right. Nothing at all? Okay. Well, first thing, I'm sure you can imagine that this is kind of hard for the officers to see, the condition that the children are in. But what the professionals are telling us that have dealt with decomposed bodies is that there's an additional chemical odor. Did you add anything to the bags? Did you put anything in there that would generate a stronger? Was there anything that you put in the bag other than the child? Okay. No chemicals, no. I know I asked you about trinkets.
I've always bought scented garbage sacks.
Yeah, I don't know if that would do it. Because they're saying it's more of a chemical smell and not so much of a scented perfume type smell.
No, I never put anything in there.
Right. Okay. As I've gone back and reviewed my interviews and started to type my reports, there were some things that I noticed that you said that I didn't ask you about at the time. One of them was you said that when the baby was born that you didn't want it to cry. Do you remember telling me that?
No. I said they wouldn't cry at first. I didn't say I didn't want them to. I said they wouldn't cry at first. I didn't say I didn't want them to.
Yeah, what it was is you said that there were people home and it would cry. And I didn't know if you were referring to people who were renting the basement or if Darren was home or something else.
It could have been either or.
Okay. You said that you delivered all of these babies except one when no one else was home.
Yeah, no, two. I can't think on all of them, but I know someone was home at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So you are remembering more.
Yeah, I know 3 or 4 times someone was home.
Okay. You did tell me that the other time when they were home that you of course didn't scream. That's what your statement was before. And that's one of the things that a lot of people are having a hard time understanding is that you successfully had so many home births without major complications.
I don't know. I know I never had any complications.
Okay.
So you didn't have prolonged bleeding or anything like that you were worried about? Hemorrhaging or anything?
One more thing I wanted to ask you about, again, from watching my interviews back. When I would confirm about the 7 children, and you would say that the first 6 you choked, that you'd get a towel or a shirt or whatever.
Yeah, I just told you I wasn't sure which ones.
Right. And you'd put it in the towel, choke it, deliver the afterbirth, put it in the towel, wrap it up, get a garbage sack, and find a box. Would you have emptied the box before you went into labor, or how would that process work?
What do you mean empty it? Like you had stuff in it?
Yeah, you said you'd get a box.
Sometimes,
would you get the box ready?
Like I said, I would, if I was in the bathroom, I'd put the baby under the bathroom sink wrapped up, and then I'd go find a box.
Okay. And so you'd have to go empty the box right after you've delivered?
Not right after. I'd wait a couple hours,
Oh, okay.
I couldn't do it right after. No, there's no way.
Right. Well, when I would rehash these, and you would say that the one when Darren was in prison was stillborn.
That's the one I think.
And that's just it, you're not sure.
Yeah.
Why aren't you sure? What are you remembering?
All I can remember from that day is I know I went into labor and I had it fast. And I was trying to hurry before my girls got home from school. Mm-hmm. And I can't even remember I can't. I'm sorry, my mind is just a total blank.
And you say you have a hard time remembering.
I do. I'm like rattling my brain in there, and I can't.
Why do you think it's so hard to remember?
I don't know. I think it's because I really can't even remember half of what I was doing then.
And that's because you were...
Yeah, and I can't remember now. I've been sitting back.
When you say yeah, you mean because you were using meth?
Yeah.
Okay.
This has got to be a trying time for you.
Oh, I keep laying there, hoping I'll fall asleep, and it was just a dream, but...
What? What's a dream?
All this. Everything I've done. I'll lay there and just close my eyes and just hope I don't wake up. I don't know, I've got so much running through my head right now.
Sounds like you feel like shameful.
I don't know, I've always just felt like that. I've always just felt I'm not even worthy of being alive. And I don't know why.
Another question that's come up is, if you were ashamed, why didn't you get on birth control?
I don't know.
Did you think about it?
I know I was on it for a little bit. It made me sick like the first time I took it, and so I just stopped taking it, and I never even thought of it again. I know, people out there are probably just wanting to kill me right now, huh?
I wouldn't say that. They're looking for answers. They want to understand why and the how. And we might not ever know how.
But the why is, I don't know why.
Well, it sounds like you've told us that it's a combination
It is
of
a
money,
combination.
drugs, and shame. Would you say that's fair to say?
Yeah.
Did you want to keep any of these babies?
Yeah, I did. And I don't know, like I said, my mind, I was just messed up in drugs and got scared, didn't know what I was doing, and then, I don't know how it happened so many times. I don't have an explanation. Well, it's out, and I know I did wrong, and I know I should be punished for it. So it's not up to me. It's up to, but I'm not saying, oh, well, I should just be let free, because I know I shouldn't be.
That's why I'm asking you. What do you...
I mean, I don't know what punishment, but I do deserve to be punished, so,
For what?
for what I've done. So, it's up to the judge and God, not to me.